So hello everyone. So I hope you have seen my previous video in which we all went for an awesome ride on this awesome road. So now I'm riding the Bullet 350 Standard. I've already ridden this bike a lot of times. A lot of you might be a Royal Enfield fan. I'm also a Royal Enfield fan, and some people are only Royal Enfield fan. Some people don't like any other brand. They are strict Royal Enfield people. So I want to share with you all what I think about this bike. So this is a standard 350 Bullet, not with a lot of features and accessories, but this is a bike that I think is the perfect successor to the previous Bullet, the original Bullet. Because we all know that there is a classic 350, we have the Thunderbird, but Thunderbird is a little different range. But talking about the classic, I've ridden classic 350 and classic 500 a lot of times, but I don't get that feel from it, the real Bullet feel, because I've also ridden the Bullet, the original Bullet, in which we had the gear system on the right side. So I never got the same kind of feel from the classic series. I don't know why. It's okay, their thump is there, but the original Royal Enfield feeling is not there on that bike. So one day I rode this bike, the Standard, the Bullet 350, and I was so amazed by this thing. First of all, you don't have a self-start, so you have to kick-start it. But the biggest problem we had before with the normal Bullet, the previous Bullet, the old Bullet, was we had to align the meter, this meter, and then we had to start it. But with this thing, it starts really easily, but you don't get a self, you have to kick-start it. So that is a really good thing, and it is not difficult to start. You can easily start this bike in one kick. So that kick-starting fashion is there. The next thing that comes is that this bike has the most heavy crank of all Royal Enfields, of from the whole lineup. This has the heaviest crank. So even if you put it on the highest gear, the crank will complete its revolution, and you can easily keep it at a really high gear and low speed, and you will never feel like the engine is struggling like you feel on KTM bikes, say KTM. Because if I put it in 6th gear and keep at 30 kilometers per hour, the engine will start struggling. You will feel like it is struggling, but not on this bike. It is like you feel that torque on this thing, and it's awesome. It is really enjoyable. A thing that I also like on this bike is that this thing does not come with disc brakes. So many of you might be thinking how this is a really good thing, but this is what takes me back to the time when we had those old Bullets which also did not come with disc brakes. That is what is giving me that feel, and the brakes are good. It is not like they are not this, so they don't have good stopping power. And see, I just told you about the crank. I'm at the top, I'm at the highest gear, and the engine is not at all struggling, and we are going a little uphill. The feel of the old Bullet. See, this bike is not for everyone. This is, you can opt for the classic 350 or the Thunderbird. You can go for those bikes if you want a modern day cruiser. But if you really want a bullet, you want a original Royal Enfield bullet or a thing that is really close to it, this is the thing to go for. You won't find the same kind of refinement and things like that. You won't be getting a self start, and you also won't be getting disc brake. But if you really want to feel what a bullet was, not 50, I would say 70% of it is present on this bike, the Bullet 350. So, and also a really good thing is the seating position on this thing. It's really different from all the other Royal Enfields. It's way different, and it is really close to the original Bullet. So yeah, this is what I feel about this bike. So this bike belongs to Arvinder Singh Khokhar, Paji, and he had a Bullet, he had a classic 350 before this bike, and that was brand new. And he went to Punjab and he saw there not a single classic 350 was there. And I also went there recently and I also did not see a single classic series or Thunderbird. The only thing I saw there was this bike, the standard Bullet, the Bullet 350. Only this bike, everyone had this bike. No classic, no Thunderbird. And Punjabis are never wrong with Royal Enfield and Bullet. So yeah, so I really like this machine. If I had to go for a Royal Enfield, this would be the one. And why? I just told you guys, this has the original essence of the old Bullet. This is what is reminding me of the old Bullet. This is what takes me back to the time when we had those old Bullets with the gear system on the right side. We had that thumb, we had that struggle, and we had that enjoyment while bike riding, and the enjoyment of maintaining our bikes. This is what I think about this bike. This is not a review, so don't take it as a review. This is more of what I think about this bike and why I think this is the best Royal Enfield. And if you want to buy one, if I had to buy a Royal Enfield, I would go for this bike. And if you want to buy one, please take a test ride. You will find out what this thing is really made of. So yeah, thanks for watching guys. Hope you people like this video. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on the bell notification so that you get notified about my each and every video. And also comment down below which is your favorite Royal Enfield and what do you think about this bike. So yeah, thanks for watching guys. See you in the next video. Bye.